That was a bit of a terrifying start to a new episode. What's happening? I'm Jacemachine, and this is Minecraft Hardcore Island. I've got my hoe out today. We need to make sure that we can make our farm as efficient as possible, and we are also going to be working on making a much more suitable shelter. So that is the main gist of what we got on our agenda for the day. The sun's going down, we got some trees growing. Let's make sure everything seems to be lit up properly. Really don't want to have monsters be able to spawn on the island. That's the first thing, is we have to control our surroundings. Light everything up, and you make sure that there's no issues with spaces that you may have missed. I was going to use that one. I might need that extra charcoal. After all, we haven't started mining yet. We have our just basic tools. I think we need some more light down there, though. And this is our main cave as of right now. This looks like we'll probably be mining in there. So let me move this. With hoe in hand, I'm going to start expanding the garden. Alright, our first bit of wheat. That is good. Let's replant those seeds and wait for some more. I'm going to dig this back a little bit. I want to be able to walk around the farm easily without actually stepping on my crops. You know, it's kind of a courtesy to the crops. Oh, it's awfully dark out here. There we go. Is there any more other obvious areas that I've been missing? Light-wise, I guess we'll find out. I'm going to take down these two trees here real quick. So I'm glad you guys like this show so far. Doing this hardcore series is a lot of fun. And it's gotten a lot of attention from you guys, so I appreciate the views. I'll keep doing it as long as we can. I guess a final end goal would be to beat the game. So if we can beat this game in hardcore mode, I will be happy. That is a goal that I have always wanted to do, and I think that we might be able to do it. We might. We might have the skills. Alright, at this point I'm pretty much just waiting for wheat to grow, and trees to grow. So let me grab these saplings up, and I'm going to do some terraforming around the island. You guys see that way over there? That is a fairly heavily wooded island. This is exactly the opposite from where we were the other day. That island is right over there. You can tell there's nothing on it right now, except for monsters. Evil things that want to kill me. I'm gonna move these. I want to have a decent amount of freedom to run around on the island without getting hung up on too many really kind of weird places like that. And the reason is I'm not really sure when something bad might end up popping up. I might have missed something, and I will need to be able to run in terror until I can sort of regroup and figure out what's going on. But yeah, that's pretty much that. We're going to need more water here. We have enough to make a bucket, and a bucket is a very important thing to have. So let's go ahead and use that. Aqua. Broke my shovel. So we're going to make a new shovel. Again, I don't want to waste my iron on just basic tools right now. Making an iron sword would be pretty smart, because that is going to go far in as far as keeping me alive a little bit longer. I mean, the stone sword's nice, but I think having that iron sword for that extra point of damage is going to be a better payoff. I'm going to hide the water source, actually, for this, back up under here. So I'm going to clear all this out. I'm going to dig it one down, and then I'm going to place the water all along in there, and that's going to take care of the entire garden. And of course, we're going to just finish it up by putting the dirt right back on top there. So this should work just fine now. Alright, let me extend this beach a little bit around here. Give me some more land to work with. I think that might be a good idea to do as well, is while we are living here and as we are digging, expanding the size of this island to be a much more manageable base. Just extending the shallows a little bit here. Alright, another day. Another day dawns. Let's go over to that island today. So we're going to make 2 boats. And have I made a chest yet? I don't think that I have. If I have not, good. If I already have, we're going to need an extra chest anyway. So let me go up and we'll place that first chest here. I'm actually going to take this workbench and put it in front of the door area there as well. And we're going to leave off some of this. The stick might come in handy. Extra boat, yes. Alright, I'm going to finish getting my bar set up and then we'll be on the way. Alright, time's a-wasting. Let's get this thing underway here. There is another temple right over here. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. There is no shortage of water temples in our ocean-filled land. So that is both a good and a bad thing. One, it's an extra serious danger that we're going to have to surmount if we want to go investigating. But we can be clever about it, I'm sure, and figure out some sort of method. What the heck is that sound? Do you guys hear that? Alright, I'm going crazy. We're not going to worry about it though, because here we are on this island. Hopefully we've given daytime enough time to let the monsters despawn. Sweet roses. Lay me down on a bed of roses. More seed opportunities. Okay. Well, you know what we gotta do. See that? I can see the boss right there. That is the boss. Can you see him? Wagging his tail around. I'm very excited. Man, that's going to be an interesting battle. But if I do everything correctly, it shouldn't be too difficult if we're well prepared, right? I heard that sound again. Did you guys hear it that time? It's like the sound of water rushing in my ears. It almost sounds like the flashback noise from Lost. Ah, that's the sound effect of something getting killed. The Guardians are down there, and they are zapping the squid. Okay. Not gonna get caught down there. Gonna pick up these, grab the seeds. Clearing this land is also going to make it a little bit more spawnable to mobs. So that is also what I'm doing by taking out these trees, getting it all open. At least that's my understanding of how it works. It seems that you'll get higher mob rates if you remove all the trees. And it's starting to rain. Alright. Well, the rain's not that great of a thing because of the fact that it is going to make the light levels a little darker. And I do not have any torches on me. I don't really feel like expending any torches at the moment. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, is we're just going to leave. I was hoping that we might find some apples. That's what I'm doing, is checking the trees for apples. My hunger is starting, there we go, starting to fall. So, we're going to grab this apple here. And we're going to hop in the boat. Take some of these seeds while I'm at it, because I can. Alright. Now let's just check some of the surrounding areas here. What are we working with? Yep, there is the temple. We have another island back here. Let's go check this out. Nothing more than just a little dune sticking up. Oh, there's a whole school of squid. I don't want to bump into them. But that's why I have a second boat, which, by the way, I should probably put into my hotbar. Okay. Hey there, squids. Anything out past here? This is like the great open. I don't see anything. Just kind of terrifying, actually. Alright, we got some islands. Looks like we got a few islands poking up here. Well, we're not in any lack of land to explore, so that's a good thing. This gives us a very sort of Wind Waker-y sort of feeling. I think the sun's going down. It's about to be nightfall. So I should probably get back home to my base. I wonder what we should name this first island that we, well, this second island, actually. Tree Island? Oak Tree Island? Oak Island? I mean, I know it had birch on it, but, come on, Oak Island. I think that, is that a sheep, or is that just a Mr. Skellington? Let me swing by. That there is a sheep. Okay. Alright, so we're going to come back to Mari. And we are going to, we're going to make our life a lot easier for the hardcore world. And that's basically, we're going to be able to take control of the night sequences. Pretty much, we're going to get shears and make ourselves a bed. Also, look at all the nice trees that I have grown back at my base in the meantime. I need to make a dock here one of these days. What happened to my boat? Yeah, whatever. That's why I have a second boat. Alright, let's eat some dinner here. Oh, some delicious apple to eat. Come on, apple. Go there. Yes. Oh. Good stuff. I'll wash it down with a little rotten flesh. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so, while we're doing this, let's really quick run around the island. Make sure that there's no monsters spawning. Everything looks pretty good. Can we see anything exciting happening over there on that island? Come on down here. I'm going to fish for some food here since we built a pole last episode. If we're lucky, we can possibly fish up some gear as well. Is it more lucky to fish it during a rainstorm at night? I don't know. But today feels pretty lucky. Alrighty, good morning everybody. I spent the whole night fishing. I got 5 of the raw standard fish, 4 of the raw salmon. I caught 2 puffer fish, which are going to be integral for making some water-breathing potions, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, this badass enchanted book here, Sharpness 4, Knockback 2, Aqua Affinity 1. So, oh, and I also caught a wooden bowl. I'm sorry I didn't mention that before. I failed your trust. We also got some of this growing, so we're going to be doing just fine on food. At least for the time being we are. We have enough to make 2 loaves of bread. And I promised myself that I would make myself shears today. So there's the shears, yo. Merry Christmas. Wheat. Bread. Achievement get, dog. Alright, we're going to throw this back in here. Same sort of principle applies. We do want to have some more trees growing on our island here. And I'd like to get some of the birch going as well. I think that we should set up a furnace. And I think that I'd like to do that right here, actually. I'm going to expand this back a little bit further. And I'm going to make this like a little bit of a shed, actually. Alright, this is pretty useless right now, but I fully intend to get it working a little bit better. We're going to decorate this. We're going to excavate more out from underneath this hill. Alright, so we got a little bit of coal. We can get all of this raw fish cooked up. And this is good to keep some more going. Okay, so we got breakfast cooking. Oh, wow. Some of these trees are pretty cool. I might keep that one. Don't need the rose bushes. Thankfully, I don't need the rotten flesh any longer. We have the ability to make that second loaf of bread. I somehow missed that. Okay. Time's a wasting, yo. Let's swim over to the boat. We're going to get that wool from that sheep. Alrighty. Now, I'm not going to just go rushing headlong onto the island. I don't know if all the monster mobs have despawned. Don't know if the mobs have despawned. Oh, nice. If there was any problem... Oh, what are you doing, Jace? If there was any problem, it's not going to be an issue. Why, hello there, Mr. Sheep. Would you like to have a haircut? Yes, you know the song. Bless your little heart. Oh, lambkins. Lambkins! I'm going to name this Lambkins Island in honor of you, lambkins. But I better make sure that I'm safe. You gotta take precautions, man. I'm going to do it over here. I can see anything coming. Claim this sand for Spain. Okay. Workbench. And planks. Lambkins Island. Okay. It's stupid, but I'm going with it. It'll help me remember the name of that sheep anyway. Lambkins, thank you very much for the use of your wool. Listen to those guys, man. How are we going to handle this? Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Since we got the shears, let's grab some of these leaves before they absolutely despawn. Let me collect some bushes, yes? Alright. Let's get in a boat, act like a sheep, and get the flock out of here. There is definitely something going on. That is a big desert. Let's go take a look. Uh-oh, the sun's going down. Well, we certainly got a decent-sized desert, that's for sure. That's my island there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's my island. Hello, moon. I see some reeds. Those are going to come in handy. Let's grab these reeds real quick. Yeah, there's a lot of desert. A whole lot of desert. Can I get close without breaking my boat? got out of the boat without launching it into the ocean, so that's always a good way to start. And you know, since we're here, let's just take a peek over this hill, right? What harm can it be to just look? Got a bunch of zombies. A bunch of skeletons and a bunch of spiders. Pretty typical desert evening. And I hear zombies who are aware of me, apparently. Let's make sure there's none swimming in the water, ready to pop up and grab my ankles. That would be an awful way to die in this series. Okay, back into the boat. Back into the boat with ya. It's time to go home. Alrighty, here we are. Yes, again, knocking the boat off, but it's not so bad this time. I'm going to grab some of this wood real quick, and then before we wrap up this episode for the day, I would like to do what I said I was going to do, and fix up the house a little bit. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for today. Let's eat this little bit of fish to keep ourselves full. Take a look outside. It's currently night. How many days have we passed? We have passed 4 days, so not so bad. We're going to continue working on this place next week. I have done all the hard work of digging it out. Now let's start filling it in an interesting way, shall we? Alright guys, I'll see you next time.